I think Remember Tomorrow was always a nice melodic song. I'm not into too much madness in songs. Phantom of the Opera was always one of my favourites. But it's like anything, it's like Running Free. When we started working on that, they said, this is going to be the single. So it was like, you know, when you're working on the song and you've got the chorus coming up, I changed the end slightly because it was a single. You know that it has to be slightly a bit more catchy, you know, a bit more sort of like commercial. So we worked on it, and just getting the end of it with the chord, you know, changing the chord slightly with the movement of the chord moving up with the chorus keep repeating, makes it sound just a little bit more commercial, not poppy but a bit more commercial. But you know, as I say, because it was so, it's always the same with musicians. If you listen to an album, you just wish you could go back in there and do it again, because nothing's good enough. You can never get the best out of it. You always learn by coming away. But we did that album in the middle of trying to do tours, and next minute we were doing Top of the Pops, and next minute you're running around doing promotion work, and you don't get a chance to think, you know, and you just wish that you could have spent just that little bit more time on that album. But in the long run, I've had people come up to me and say that that's what they like about the album, because it was raw, it was new, fresh, and it wasn't too pre-planned. It was just raw, and that's what they like about, you know, what comes across when they listen to it. We were told that the album, when it was released through advanced orders on EMI, we were told it would probably go in top 10, hopefully top 5. It went straight in at number 4, I think, and I remember walking around Manchester Square where EMI's office is, and they were all hanging out the windows, all shouting, because they knew that we were coming to the record company. And it was just amazing, because you don't, that was when I sort of really realised the fact that the following they had in this country, they built it up, as I said earlier, by doing the groundwork and by attracting audiences from little clubs all over the north of England, Scotland, anywhere you want to go. They'd built up that fan, you know, hysteria, so that when the album was going to come out, everyone had it on advanced orders. And the magic of getting an album in the charts is that if you can get as many advanced orders as you can, it's all sold on that 1 week. So it just went straight in, and we just couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. Being in the band, I think we celebrated every day. Well, you know, everyone used to go mad, have a drink and whatever. So it was. No, I just think it was. It was a growing up stage. I think it was that day when the album went into number 4. I can't remember what we were doing. We was either on tour, or we was rehearsing, or we were doing something. It just meant that the band just suddenly looked at one another and thought, you know, we're up there now with the big boys. So now we've got to be recognised, and we've got to keep it up there. And that's the day we sort of grew up and went, like, we're not a little band anymore, you know. And everyone was over the moon. You know.